'cause I got more than just a good Lord watching me, king of the road.
Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here with a special treat for you today. I've got a guy named Calvin Lee. We're talking to him from Nashville, and he's got this great new video. It's called Watching Me. I think I've watched it maybe half a dozen times today. I love it. It's very powerful, great lyrics, great delivery, Calvin.
Thank you.
Calvin Lee, and in a moment, we're also going to tell you about his connections here to Southeast Texas, going all the way back to Cutters in the early 90s with Mark and Tracy. Hello, Calvin. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic video, and you filmed it in Nashville, I understand. Did you have any hand in writing this song? Because I know it's kind of a biography of your own experiences in life with your daughters.
I didn't have, I didn't write it, but I've been having a lot of songs pitched to me over the years, and there was something about this song right here when it was sent to me. Anthony Smith had set me down one night, after a football game here in Nashville, and he said he had a couple of songs he wanted me to look at, and then out of the 5 that he gave me, this one right here came close to home, and because I've experienced what's happening in the song. I mean, I've been through, and so I wanted to cut this song, just to kind of put my story, out there,
Who are the folks in the video? Are these actors, or are they people you know personally?
They are actors, except for the little girl. She's a family member of mine, so she, I have daughters of my own, but they're practically grown. They're like 6'1", 6'2". So this little girl right here, she's a family, a cousin of mine, and so she's one of my biggest fans. She comes over and bake cookies. She likes to come over and bake cookies. I bought me a new air fryer stove, so she loved that stove that I got. So she bakes her cookies there, and I got to looking at her one day, and I said, you know what, I got this video coming up. I said, you'll be perfect in that video. Would you be in my video? She said, I would love to, right off. And so that's how she ended up getting in the video. But the rest of them are like, actors around Nashville.
We may have a viewer or two right now that recognizes you from the old Cutters days, because you told me that you used to play at Cutters back in the early 90s when Mark and Tracy were playing there, and before they were household names. You got to know them before they were famous.
It wasn't my show, but there was other guys playing that got me up to perform a couple of songs with them. So that's how I got into those places back in the day like that.
Here comes Jerry Miller recording artist Calvin Lee with Watching Me as our Jackson Hill Park and Marina music clip of the week from Nashville.
To be the first in line when it came to a Friday night. I'd crank my wild and crazy up to 10, and I chased good time Charlie down, 'cause I knew when Sunday rolled around that old church pew would take care of my sins. But I walk a little straighter line these days, 'cause I got more than hell I gotta raise. Yeah, she's right there in my shadow, and she thinks I'm on the moon. God knows I don't walk on water, but that angel swears I do. I still stumble, but I'm trying to be the man I need to be, 'cause I got more than just a good Lord watching me. up late and braid her hair. Kiss her and tell Mr. Teddy Bear goodnight and fight those tears back once again. There's glitter on my beat-up boots and jeans. It's heaven way of always reminding me. Yeah, she's right there in my shadow and she thinks I'm on the moon. God knows I don't walk on water, but that angel swears I do. I still stumble, but I'm trying to be the man I need to be. 'Cause I got more than just a good Lord watching me. She's watching me. Yeah, there'll come a day he'll come around and sweep her off her feet. But if I did my job right, I know the kind of man he'll be. Yeah, she's right there in my shadow and she thinks I'm on the moon. God knows I don't walk on water, but that angel swears I do. I still stumble, but I'm trying to be the man I need to be. 'Cause I got more than just a good Lord watching me. She's watching me.
Escape to Jackson Hill Park and Marina at Lake Sam Rayburn. Your lakeside paradise awaits. Enjoy premier boating, fishing, and picturesque views. Then unwind in our cozy cabins and savor delicious dishes at our on-site restaurant with full bar. Plus, join us for periodic special concert events where live music brings our community together under the stars. Create unforgettable memories at Jackson Hill Park and Marina. Visit us today and let your adventure begin. Up next, Natalie Rose takes center stage in the Royal Spotlight.
King of the road.